Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Mekka Communications information session. We're here to tell you about a wonderful work at home call center opportunity for independent work at home representatives such as yourself. First, I'm just going to start off and tell you a little about Mekka Communications. We are a BPO. We operate out of, sorry about that. We operate out of Canada and also the US. And we bring work to individuals who want to work from home as independent contracted agents. So that is our specialty. We provide strictly work at home call center opportunities. And right now we have a wonderful position. It's for a company called Interval International Exchange. So I'll tell you a little bit about Interval. What I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so here we go. It's for Canadian agents to do inbound calls. There's a little bit of sales, but I don't want to scare you into thinking it's telemarketing. When I say sales, what that means is that customers will be calling in to book their vacation spots, and Interval has different packages like for members. So there's gold members. It says right here on each call, representative would offer members alternative vacation options. So there's the core, the gold, and platinum as well. So I'm going to go back up to the top. This is for Canadian residents. So it's $15 an hour, which is equivalent to 20 cents per minute, but it is $15 an hour. As an independent contracted agent, you're able to schedule your own hours, and rather than you be available around work, work becomes available around you. So this position will be starting on August the 1st until August 26th. This is the first part of training. And during this part of training, it's actually taking the interval exchange course, which means that you wouldn't be earning the $15 an hour for training. However, we do provide what we call a stipend. So between the 1st and the 26th, every 2 weeks, we'll give you an allowance of $150 just to get you through the training. And then phase 2 of training ends on the 26th of August. On the 29th, here's where you start making your $15 an hour. So while you're taking calls, you're earning your 15 per hour. So then it shows here there is no class on the September 5th due to Labor Day, of course. So you have 2 training times, anywhere between 9 and 1 p.m. Or if you're a late bloomer, you can do the 7 to 10 training class. It is mandatory to attend all training, because without the course and without training, of course, you wouldn't be able to take calls and be knowledgeable. So the hours that are generally available when you're working for interval exchange is Monday to Friday between 9 a.m. and 11 p.m. on Eastern Time. Saturdays, they are open between 9 a.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Time, closed Sunday. So most availability is anywhere between 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Monday to Friday. The only special requirement that is asked of you is that you do 3 hours on Saturday or Monday, or a combination of both. So if you think rainy days on Mondays make you sad, according to the song, you could just do those mandatory 3 short hours on Saturday, or whichever way you want to work it. But agents do need to work Monday or Saturday. The rest of the weekdays, um, you have the freedom to choose when you want to work and your hours. So with that in mind, um, I mentioned at the start of the session that it is for Canadian residents. So I'll tell you about intervals. So those of you who like to travel, even if it's virtually in the mind, this would be a great fit for you. Interval International operates membership programs for vacationers and provides value added services to its developer clients worldwide. So they have been in the vacation ownership market since 1976. And today, in this day and age, Intervals Exchange Network comprises approximately 3,000 resorts in more than 80 nations. Okay. Now, Interval has 12 lines of business available to service business with call centers in the US, UK, and Canada. So if you really are passionate about traveling and offering vacationers, great vacation packages, then this would be a great fit for you and you for this position. Okay, and you do have the chance to get involved with timeshare ownership as well, which is pretty great. So working for on this on with Interval, you'll need one of the following types of phone lines to be able to take calls. So you could use a plain old telephone line that's hardwired to the jack in the wall, or cable telephony. So that means a phone connected directly from a router or modem device. Digital service, so you would connect directly from a router or a modem device. Voice over IP through a physical hard phone, for example, like a tangible device that would sit on your desktop. So on a day-to-day basis, what you can expect is that you'd be taking inbound calls, and you would help members place their waitlist requests for a result that is currently unavailable. You would also get to offer members alternative vacation options. So if they wanted to go to Switzerland, you could recommend France or Paris. If their first choice is unavailable, you'd find something equally as delightful. And then how you would sell membership packages is just to let them know, hey, did you know that with platinum, you have this more advantages, or gold or core, and you also work hard to solve members' concerns by resolving their concerns on that first call to avoid, escalation. Of course, this is a common goal in all call centers. So, um, a suitable candidate would be one who has outstanding problem solving skills, displays patience, empathy, an ability to manage stress, the ability to work under pressure. You'd also be um, skilled and efficient in writing and also verbal communication. You can give knowledgeable, friendly, and eloquent customer service. So in phase one, as I mentioned, is 4 weeks. During those first 4 weeks, every 2 weeks, you'll receive a stipend, an allowance of $150. Okay, because you don't make revenue during this phase. However, Mecca does provide our agents with an allowance just to get them through until phase two begins. So phase one is basically self-paced courses and content. It's 4 hours with a trainer, teaching you all the things you need to know to be successful once you start taking calls. And then in the second phase, you start making money. You're $15 an hour. So you will be doing some mock calls, and just to get you ready for when you actually start taking calls. Now, during this process, you are required to work a minimum of 10 hours a week. So it's not too much demand, but it is a great time to actually practice and get coaching and know your areas of strength and where you can improve. It's a really great opportunity. And on top of it, you're getting paid as well. So you can't go too wrong there. Okay. So, you know, all you need to do is maintain 100% attendance between August the 1st and then I'm going to scroll back up a little bit, August the 1st to September the 6th, basically. During that time frame, it's roughly 5-6 weeks. You'll be learning and earning at the same time as well. So 100% attendance, complete your pre-course work before the next day of class, you pass the quizzes, which is open book. And just to let you know, I've also worked for Interval Exchange, and it's a fun environment. You learn so much about travel and timeshare and the best vacation spots out there. So you're having fun and you earning and learning all at the same time. So, and it's a very close-knit environment. There's lots and lots of support. So you never feel alone or you never feel lost, which is pretty great. So for this position, you do need to do a background check. Of course, for security clearance, you do have to undergo a background check. You have to provide valid government issued ID. Okay. Now it says here the background check will include but not be limited to a check of disqualifying criminal convictions for at least the immediately preceding 10-year period. And then I mentioned the ID, so you do have to submit an affidavit of ID. Okay. You also need to have 90% commitment adherence, your quality at 90, and 100% of monthly target for all products, for example, exchanges, renewals, and getaway. Monthly revenue targets are set by intervals, so the client, of course. Okay. So also I wanted to let you know the great thing about Interval is that they have an opportunity for advanced certification and increase revenue after just 45 days of working. So if you do great, there's opportunities for advancement like becoming a trainer, making more money, team lead. So this is a position where you can actually grow, which is pretty great because, nobody likes dormancy or to feel a sense of stagnated. Okay. So it begins on August the 1st. It's a great opportunity. It's open to Canadian residents. Everything is done working from home, so you don't have to worry about leaving the house or anything. I know right now in Canada, it's our summer season, but for those very cold winters, working from home is definitely a benefit, definitely. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen right now. There we go. I'm going to stop sharing my screen and just let you know, as I mentioned, if you have a clear background, you will be using your own computer. There are some computer requirements for training. You'll need a USB headset like what I'm wearing. You do have to have your computer tested, which is non-intrusive. It's just testing to make sure that your laptop or desktop computer will be compatible with the software and the tools that you need to work with as well. You do need to be hardwired to a modem, so no Wi-Fi or mobile hotspot is not going to be accepted. You do need to have um, high speed internet. Now, those of you who are interested in this program, this is a very popular position interval because of the fact that after 45 days of hard work and demonstration of your commitment to want to do your job and to not only just do the job, but grow within your position, there's opportunity for you to advance in 45 short days. So it's not a long wait before you can think of exploring other avenues of the position as well. So those of you who are interested to learn more about this opportunity, you can send us an email. Our email address is, I'm just going to go in the chat room, and once more, what I'm going to do is share the screen. Let's hope you could see this. So chat is open. I'm sharing for the screen so that you can actually see our email address right here. It is oops, oh dear. Just give me one moment here while I share the screen and give you our email address. So those of you who are interested in this position, you would send your resume to Okay, here it goes. I'm going to highlight it. That is Mekka communications at gmail.com. So that is Mekka communications at gmail.com. So M as in Mary, E as in Edward, K as in kite, K as in kilogram, A for apple, C as in Charlie, O, M as in mother, M as in Mary, U as in umbrella, N as in Nancy, I as in India, C as in Charlie, A, T, I, O, N as in Nancy, S as in Sam at gmail.com. So you would send your resume there. So I just want to thank you so very much for attending our information session today. It was a pleasure to have you, and this is a wonderful work at home opportunity. Lots of fun, lots of learning. I'm so sorry. Lots of fun, lots of learning, and most of all, lots of earning. So definitely we hope to hear from you. And if you have any questions, do give us a call at 437-889-8691. Thank you so much for joining us today at Mekka Communications. Please have a great and wonderful day.